Here with head coach Kyle Recklets following Milwaukee's 78-71 win over Northern Kentucky. Coach, Northern Kentucky came in here, I think, winners of their 6 of their last 7 and winning by large margins. I guess, how did you guys do it to win in somewhat convincing fashion?
Well, you know, they're a tough team, and their coach has them playing very, very good basketball coming down to tournament time. So we knew this was going to be a tough game from the start. I think the first half was pretty much all offense. It was an offensive clinic for everybody to see from both teams. And I knew that once we started figuring out what offense they were running and how to defend it with our defense, that we would be able to make some plays down the stretch. I wouldn't have guessed we would have turned the ball over this many times, especially on out-of-bounds plays. But our team hung tough. You know, we had a stretch where we had about 5 turnovers in a row, but we were getting stops at the same time. And that's what matters to us. We talk a lot about defense and the effort that we need to do on defense. You know, we have a lot of prolific scorers, and we need to make sure we're finding a way to capitalize on the defensive end, and we did that tonight.
There were 2 outstanding scorers in tonight's game with Sierra Ford Washington and Jenny Linder. But first, let's talk about your senior point guard having a season high 15 points tonight. And just it seemed like she was really kind of controlling the flow of the game for you guys.
Well, she stepped up big. I mean, I think at the beginning of the game, they decided not to guard her very much. They were going to pack it in with her, and she just came in with a lot of confidence, like a senior should do, somebody that's put a lot of reps up. She's been having a great week of practice. She's been knocking down shots, and so we had all the confidence in the world for her to take those shots, and she nailed them and put us in a really good position because now they had to extend their defense. They had to find another way to double in the post, and that opened up the lanes for Sierra because of that as well. So the two of our two backcourt, they played so well together and off of each other. Their communication was great tonight, and that's what we need if we want to be successful as we continue down the road. If people are going to take away our post players, then our guards have to step up.
And then speaking of your post play, Steph with another solid night, kind of a quieter double-double, 19 points, 10 rebounds. I guess what did you see from her tonight?
Well, I thought she stayed composed. That was a really big thing. We knew we wouldn't be able to get her the ball in great situations because how they've been playing their last few games. They've been doubling the post a lot, and she just stayed patient. She waited until the time was right, which came during that third, fourth quarter, that end of that third quarter, beginning of the fourth, when our guards, when Sierra started being able to drive, they had to do something different. So we knew if we isolated Steph more in the middle of the paint, that would give her a chance to work a little bit without a double team. She had some big shots for us, and she had some big free throws down the stretch. And she's really been working on that aspect of her game because she doesn't want to be a liability on the court at the end.
Another big win, setting up a pretty big matchup here on Saturday. You pretty excited for that one, I'm guessing?
It's a huge matchup, and we need as many people as possible to come out and support us. This at the end of the day could determine who finishes second in the league, which is extremely important with how our conference tournament is laid out. I know our team is going to be focused and ready, as will Wright State. I think it's going to be a battle all the way through.
Thanks for your time tonight, Coach.
Thank you.